What is up? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome myself back. I took a little bit of a break there. My headphones are being weird. There we go. So today we're going to just be making my computer setup. This is the reference. This is what it looks like. I know it's a little messy. There's fucking wires everywhere. Mostly because there's supposed to be a second monitor right here. Anybody who has seen the earlier part of my Blender series on shorts and stuff will know that this monitor just crapped out on me randomly about like a month and a half ago. So now I just have like my iPad as the screen, which works, but as you can see here, it's a little it's a little rinky-dink, but yeah, you can see all these wires. Anyways, we're gonna be making hopefully all of this: the laptop, the speakers, the second monitor, the iPad, and maybe the keyboard and mouse. I'm a little scared. Yo, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, I'm a little scared about the keyboard because like there's so many little squares and they all have, I don't know, I might just like take a picture of it and like imprint it on a rectangle or something. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. That's probably the last thing I'll do if we get to that. But I'm hoping we can knock all this out today. Because I have a lot to do. If you've seen my last episode, you know I want to get this all done ASAP because I took a couple breaks. I had a bunch of stuff I had to do outside of these videos for like work related things. So I kind of wanted this to be exactly 60 days, but it's really been 60 days of being in Blender. So there were times where I didn't touch Blender for like 2 weeks. I didn't really count that because it's kind of unfair to myself to just like count that time and not actually get better at Blender for 2 whole weeks. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get to it. I think I'm gonna start with the speakers. They kind of frame the whole thing. They're also very nice and square. What's up? What's up? By the way, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers because in my most recent shelf video, you may have seen that there's a mystery box. The top comment said to add a mystery box that will open at 10,000 subs. So now that's on the shelf, and if we want to... Oh wait, I can actually show. What am I doing? I forget this. Are they already on the shelf? Ah! Where are we? There we are. Here's the mystery box. So... if we want to know what's on the shelf, we want to know what's in this box, we got to get to 10k subs. That's my plug for the day. Also, it's day 11. Today's actually day 12. I haven't filmed this video yet. What the hell is going on with the cat? Okay, at some point I accidentally deleted part of the cat, but that's okay. What's your question? What's up? Alright. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. We're gonna start with a little cylinder. Can you add the troll face? You know what? Actually, yes, I can. I got you. But you better be subscribed. I think you are, but you better be. Check this out. This is silly. Also, I had to adjust some like music stuff, so let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet. It's really hard for me to tell on the stream sometimes. There you go. There's your troll face. It can be on here, right? It's We'll put them like right here. There's your troll face. Alright, back to it. Remember, everything's got to be as accurate as possible, so we're going to be using this measuring tape quite a lot to figure out a bunch of stuff. So about 14 inches on the cylinder here. I should probably just make it a cylinder. Can I add MC or Taco Bell? Like MC like McDonald's or like Minecraft? I guess I can just add images to this thing. I didn't really think about that. That is definitely a way we could take this. Okay. This feels kind of thick. I know I just measured it at 2 inches, but it does feel McDonald's. I got you. I got you. Find a good image. Hold on. Alright, there you go. Where is it? 1 second. Is this a web page? What is this? I need this to download as like a JPEG. PNG. What is this? Alright, this will work. This will work. There you go. I got you a Big Mac right here on the wall. I hope you put lettuce on that burger. Okay. Wow, we are lagging. We are upside down. Why are we upside down? What the hell? Ah! What is happening? Oh. Moving around in Blender is still like one of the most difficult things for some reason. And from what I've heard, that doesn't really ever change. Okay. Let's... So, do you mind to do mine? Well, I've got 2 rules with the shelf video, right? So either you got to get top comment on one of the videos, on any platform. If you have the most likes, you will be put on the shelf, or you get 0 likes, and then I pick one of the comments with 0 likes, and that'll end up on the loser shelf. That's the only way to get on the shelf. I can't just hand pick them from chat. It wouldn't be fair to everybody else who's dropping comments. But you leave a comment on there, there's a chance you could get in. Okay. Alright, 6-inch platform there. 9-inch. Oh, fuck. I really need to get a new chair. My chair's so squeaky. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but... Colombian cheese. Yeah, I agree. Add some tissues to your setup. Ain't no way. Yeah, for those of y'all who are just getting in here, this is what the wait, wow, what happened to my thing? My subcam just broke. There we go. This is what we're making. I don't know why this got really small when I did that, but it's what we're going for. Okay, I gotta go back to measuring. Wow. Hey, you know what? That's actually pretty good. Bevel the edges a little bit, and then we extrude vertically. Not by much, maybe about that much. So right now I'm making the little stands for my speakers that are up here. Peace. Hope you enjoyed your burger. There are little like structural support beams. I may as well add them. Whatever, we're going for realism here. I think. Let's see, 70 will do that. Making sure it's all aligned. That looks about right. They're very simple. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. Okay, so that's one of the stands for one of my speakers. How high up is your monitor? I know it looks really high up. It's not. Look, look, look. Let me show you in this picture. So you can see it. You know, it's a little high, but it's not really high. Like my computer's right here. It's just right above it. It's like my eye level. I look straight out. I'm looking at the monitor, but my camera is down here, and it's really wide angle. So it always looks like I'm looking looking at the moon when I'm working on these. But I think it's kind of funny because I'm looking up and you guys can see what I'm looking at above me. Kind of works out. I don't even need this node thing here. Put a hornet on the shelf? I can. You gotta drop that comment, get top comment on one of the videos. Or get 0 likes, and I'll put a little baby hornet on the loser shelf. Does your neck not hurt? Guys, I'm looking. I know it looks like I mean, sometimes I've got bad posture, but like, I'm looking straight ahead. This is straight forward. I'm not looking up. You know what I mean? What time is it? It's about 1 p.m., 1 in the afternoon. I actually put this monitor here specifically for my neck and my shoulders and my back because before I had like a weird monitor setup and I was just always looking down and that was like messing with my neck, but now I'm just looking straight forward. Anyways. Okay, so there's another weird little thing we gotta add up here, which is going to be my... let's do the speaker first. I've got these little foam pads I'm gonna put in. 12:57 a.m. Dang, you're on the opposite side of the globe then. Pretty much. Well, yeah, pretty much. Let me throw a little cube in there. 5.5. 6.5. Five and a half by 6.5 by 8. This is going to be our speaker. Crazy, it's already getting some shape to it. Guys, how do y'all feel about these records? I'm so proud of how these turned out. I mean, I know it's literally just like an image on a thing, but I don't know, the reflections and everything, and like these little, I guess you can't really see them up here, but they're in the background too. They got these clear little holders. This is exactly what they look like in real life. It's pretty cool to me. When are you gonna start the super tiny shelf? Because we recently video, I got a perfect thing to put on that shelf. Oh god, yeah, I forgot that I have that shelf. Yeah. You're talking about the, hold on. I think you are talking about not the loser shelf, but the I'm not doing that shit shelf, which is down here. Yeah, I haven't started on this one, but my idea is that this is gonna be filled with things that I just don't want to do. I am not doing that shit. It is going on this shelf. That's the idea. I mean, look how tiny it is. Also, there's only a limit. Like Blender, I can only zoom in so far. So once I get to about here, like I could put maybe one more shelf on this shelf because people keep commenting for more shelves. But we got so much space to fill, you know. I don't want to spend so much time on these little tiny things when we could fill it out here. But I don't know. I was thinking I'm gonna fill this with like the most egregious comments I get. Like somebody just put something asinine, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna do that. It'll go down here, really, really tiny. I don't know. By the way, what's your favorite model on this shelf? Does anybody have a favorite on the shelf so far? Because I'll tell you my favorite. It's this guy right here. Our little chess piece, Walter White. I think it's so funny. We need a little version of you live streaming on the Not Doing That Shit show. Actually, a great idea. Dr. Smooth always comes in with the heat, the best suggestions every time. The English dictionary, you can flip the pages and every page has a word in the English dictionary. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. In fact, wait, oh, did you comment that? Because you know what, I might just put that on the shelf. I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. That's actually an incredible idea. You might just be the first person on the I ain't doing that shit shelf. Please make a Chernobyl reactor mock on the show. Life-size model of the sun. That I remember when you said that, Dr. Smooth. That would be pretty epic. I think it'd be so funny to put the life-size model of the sun on the. Where's Jesse? Good question. I think it would be so fun to put the life-size model of the sun on the tiny shelf because it's life-size. It's going to be the same size no matter what little shelf you put it on. Look, you want to know where Jesse is? Jesse is the queen. Not actually, but like, you know, this could be him. This could be Jesse. Right? So look how cursed these things are. These are kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Ah. Alright, we're getting distracted. We're stuck on this shelf. Hopefully new shelf video out tonight, by the way. I have to record that after this, so we'll see how that goes. There's a chance it won't be till the next day, but we do what we can. Sticker wall. Yeah, Carson, this is the earlier they wanted me to put a troll face on a McDonald's, so I put a burger, Big Mac. I may as well. I just put these back up. I don't know if y'all remember the last like 3 weeks, there's just been tape on my wall because these fell when I was gone and I was too lazy to put them back up. Hey, we're about to hit 5,800 subs. That's pretty epic. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, why are you doing that? Hit that button. Okay. Let's bevel these edges. Oh, it looks so good already. Actually, I'm gonna give it... Ah! Yeah, there we go. Nice. Honestly, that's most of it, and then it's just inserting this. How am I actually gonna do that? Oh, I know how I'm gonna do it. I'm going to create a cylinder. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, it looks so complicated. What? How do you do this stuff? I'll tell you how to do it. It's not that hard. It's a little hard, but you can do it. This software is free, by the way. So if you have a computer, you kind of need a little bit of a strong computer. You could probably hear the fans on my laptop just purring, but this software is free. There's a million tutorials on YouTube. I've only watched like 10 tutorials, and most of what I'm doing is just me kind of screwing around and figuring it out. Getting help from people who know, like people in chat have helped me a lot. Some of my friends that know 3D modeling have helped me, but it's just making shapes. It's like, it kind of feels like playing with Legos. I was a big Lego kid. I still am. And I don't know, once you, like, look, everything that I make is based off of these. I don't know if you can read that, but there's only like 6 shapes that you can make, and then everything else is just like carving and moving lines and stuff. It's, once you get the hang of it, I've been doing it for like almost 3 months at this point, but like really working in it for a little less than 2 months, and you'd be surprised at how quickly you can pick it up, and I believe you could do it too. We're 1 sub away from 58. That's epic. That is epic. Okay, so this is what I was trying to say. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out a cylinder, because here, let me show you what we're doing here. In this image, you can kind of see. That screws it all up. All right, let me just zoom this in. I'm trying to get this like circle, the big circle where the big bass subwoofer is or whatever. I'm trying to cut that out, but it's got like a smooth curve thing, and that seems a little tricky. But I think I could just cut a cylinder out, like make a cylindrical hole, and then bevel the edge of the hole so it kind of smooths out. I think that'll work. We're about to find out. We can put the MLs. I'm looking this up. Carson, what the hell is this? U.S. Army's 26-page brownie recipe? What? Incredible. Actually incredible. Oh. How many likes you got on the day 11? You got 8 likes. Tragedy, you're falling into no man's land. See, you don't want to... Well, day 11, oh no, that video hasn't really popped off too much. You still have a chance. Because you either want 0 likes or you want like 50 to 100 likes or something. But I didn't post it for a couple weeks, so the most recent video is probably not going to get that many views, which means you have a higher chance of getting it. If everybody goes and likes his comment, then you have a chance of winning. Anywho. I love the music. This music that I use, it's so good. Okay. So in theory, that feels a little too big. In theory, I should be able to subtract I'm gonna subscribe so I can see your room when this is done. Thank you. You are the 5,800th subscriber. Remember that. What type of music do you like? I like, well, you can kind of tell, well, what's even up there right now? Yeah, maybe you can tell a little bit. I like all sorts of music, but I really like indie rock. What is it? What is the app called? This is called Blender, if you're talking about this app. 3D modeling. Blender. It's on the computer. It's free. So, try that out. But yeah, I like indie rock, like indie pop, bedroom pop. I like rap. I like... I don't know. I just like things that sound good. Lots of really good bands. I don't have enough records yet. I only have like 12. That's why I got those posters. They're like fake records, you know. Anyways. What am I doing here? Oh yes, Boolean. So here's a fun thing called the Boolean modifier. And I can basically take this and then subtract the cylinder. Look at that. It's a little hard to see. There, you can see it a little bit better here. Whoa. Yeah, let's do this mode. You can see the hole a little bit better there. So I cut the hole out. And now, what I want to do is actually... Oh, I have to apply the modifier. And then I should be able to... Yeah, look at that, it's gonna smooth it out. That's pretty cool. Hey, look at that. Are you gonna make the cables? I've been hoping that nobody would bring up the fact that I haven't put any cables on anything, but I really don't want to. I might though, if I have enough time. How about making the built-in amplifier as well? What are you talking about? Like the speaker part? I'm not really sure how this all works. What type of style clothes you like? For example, baggy, slim fit, athletic clothing. I wear a bunch of bullshit, that's what I wear. But I like, right now I'm more into like baggier clothes. I'm very skinny, so like baggy clothes feel like kind of work for me. If I wear things that are too tight, like I'm tall and skinny. I'm basically lanky, so if I wear like really tight clothes, it kind of just gives me like a very weird appearance. So I like baggier clothes, not like super baggy, but I do like to wear like an XL t-shirt or something like that. So just kind of like it's a little more boxy. But I don't have great style, if you haven't been able to tell from what I wear in these videos. Okay. Let's do another... Oh, wait, I should have... I'm gonna have to do the same thing like here for the little tweeter. I should have just done it at the same time. Oh well. That doesn't feel like it's in the center at all. There we go. And now we just throw another Boolean. Cut that out. Going on with these. Oh, hell no. I don't know what to do about this. Dissolve edges. Can I not get rid of this? This is being kind of weird. I think this should work though. Didn't work. Huh. Alright, we've run into our first roadblock of the day. Do I like sports? I do like sports. I like, if you're talking about playing sports, I like tennis and pickleball and ping pong, which are all kind of variations of the same sport, but I do like those. If you're talking about watching sports, I'm not the biggest sports watcher in the world. I enjoy like watching a live game, like watching a basketball game or football game in person, but not so much on the TV. It's not my thing. Okay, I'm out of undos. Oh, I see our problem. I don't know why it did that, but okay, that should have hopefully fixed it. So I'm just kind of cleaning up. Thank you. I also think it's looking really good. I'm pretty excited about this one. It's just made these weird little connections, and I think I fixed it. Yeah, see, that goes all the way around now. So if I select this edge, it should select everything. I can select this, and I should be able to fill it. Fuck. Why did I think that was gonna work? It's so close to working. I don't understand. This is beyond my comprehension level. I'm gonna try something. I don't know why this is not working. Yo, what happened to the short series? What short series? You talking about the shelf? It's still going. I posted yesterday. Somebody smart tell me what's wrong here. I really don't want to have to restart, but I think I might have to. You know what? It's not a big deal. You know what? I think I still have the cylinders. I do. So I should be able to give this another attempt and hopefully not screw it up this time. These little lines are scary because I know they're gonna mess with it. I just know it. I just feel it. Well, let's give it an attempt. Look how messed up that is. Come on, man. How do I do this? Into the body. You make 2 round rings for the surround and then a round ring for the dust cap. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just getting stuck on the... Man, I'm getting stuck on this. I keep making this weird... I just keep screwing it up. Maybe there's a better way to do it. As for mid-tier comments on my small shop, you did do that, but to be honest, I didn't want to do that. Because what defines a mid-tier comment? That's like most of them, you know? Like I feel like something a little more concrete is better. Plus, the I ain't doing that shit shelf is kind of a way to say, sorry, but I ain't doing that shit. I can't model 3 things every day. I can barely do 2 every day. It is true, though. I did kind of scam you a little bit. Man. Let me see if this works. Okay. Okay, I might be able to do this. This is probably like the most scuffed way of doing it. But I think it'll work. Kind of working. This cannot be good topology. Probably get flamed for this. Oh, see, that's gonna cross over. Wait, I can do this. Do you guys see the vision? Does this feel right? Does anybody here know Blender? This is like the only way I can think of doing it. This just can't be right. But it's working. It is working. Hey, okay, so now it's all connected, but the question is, will it unfold properly, or is it gonna just destroy everything again like the original? Oh. Guys, I might give up. Just kidding, I'm not gonna give up, but I'm gonna have to restart this again. Man. Man. What's nostalgic to you? What is your nostalgic memories? Oh my god. Well, there's a lot. I will say Minecraft is very nostalgic for me because I played it a lot in middle school growing up. I used to like take turns with my brother because we had like the family computer, and we would get home from school, and then my mom would set like a, I don't know, maybe 30-minute timer on the microwave, and anytime it went off we had to switch turns. And good memories, good times. What else is nostalgic to me? There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, we're back to the flat face. Can you at least put my toast guy on my tiny shelf? I maybe could do that. Put a stack of money on the shelf for each 100 subs. I like that idea too. It is a lot. Exactly what you're trying to do. I'm making this speaker that I have right here, but I'm having a lot of trouble with the beveled edges in the circular cutouts. So this is I just keep running into this issue. I can cut one of them out and it's perfect. Wait, I just had an idea. Wait. I might be a genius. Oh. So you want the indents? Yeah, so look, I'll show you. So like I take this and I add a boolean, and then I select this object, and then I apply the boolean, and then I bevel it. Oh, and it works great. But as soon as I try to add the second one for the other part of the speaker, the whole thing just breaks. But what I just thought of was, what if I just took the speaker and I made 2 speakers, and then this one I only cut out this little guy, and then I split them in half and then I reconnect them. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Welcome back, Billy Bob. That was really quick. By the way, no promises on your shelf there. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with that little tiny shelf, but I did get a good suggestion earlier. I want to avoid things that require me to make updates every single day, like the subscriber one. I do like that idea, but I already have several things that I have to like check on each day, and the more things I have to do, the less videos I'll be able to make, and the less comments I'll be able to get on the shelf from you guys. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I apply this boolean, I grab all this BS, I do that. What's going on with the shading there? That's really good. Okay, now I have 2 speakers. This speaker we're gonna create an edge loop. Why is it not going all the way around? What? Okay, new idea. We take a fucking cube and we do this and we apply the scale. How do I do that? Oh, the cube's part of the speaker. I'm a genius. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Apply the scale. Now we create another boolean. Look, booleans got us into this mess and they will get us out. And we're just gonna go ahead and apply it. Then we're gonna find our other speaker friend. This one right here. We're going to also add a boolean to the same cube. But we're gonna, can I not invert it? There we go. Going to apply that. We have the bottom half of the speaker, and then we have the top half of the speaker. Sometimes this noodle cooks things up. Shouldn't you be able to do it with one at a time? If that's what you mean, then I think yes. I think that worked. And then I think I join them, and I just gotta make sure yeah, just gotta merge these. Cool. Now it's cleaned up a little bit. I hope this looks accurate because I don't know how much I can really adjust some of these things. That's not so bad. It's not perfect, but whatever. We're not going for perfect. We're going for good enough. Okay. Now that we have that, 2 liters of milk in my fridge that was too old. How old was it? Did you drink it? One time I ate, oh, this is so gross. I accidentally ate ground beef that was like either 1 or 2 months old. That's months, by the way. This was last year, and I didn't even get sick, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I had cooked ground beef the day before, and when I went to eat it the next day, I just grabbed the container out of the fridge, not knowing that it wasn't my container. It was actually my roommate's ground beef container. But when I found out that there were 2, I asked, I was like, wait, whose ground beef is this? Like, and everyone's like, well, I haven't cooked ground beef in like over a month. Nobody had cooked ground beef except for me in over a month. And so I had eaten over 1 month old ground beef. And I was so paranoid for like a full day that I was gonna be sick, and I wasn't. Yo, what's up, Daniel Salyers in the chat? Double Daniels in the chat right now. How you doing, dude? Yeah, I'm making this speaker. Boom, 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 boom. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, I know that game. Why do I have containers specifically for ground beef? Do you not? What do you do with your ground beef? I cooked up a bunch of ground beef, and then I put it in a Tupperware so that if I want to throw it in some pasta with some sauce or something, I could do that. If I want to make tacos, I could do that. It's like separate from all the other ingredients. In a bag. I mean, yeah. Well, it's like, I mean, Tupperware. It's like the same thing as a bag. It's just a container. Okay. Let's carry on. We are getting. I'm having a lot of fun yapping, but we need to keep this shit pushing. Okay, we can use the cylinder that we used to cut out as the actual little speaker thing too, which is kind of fun. How does that look? Oh, not good. It's a little sharp right here. Oh, there we go. That smoothed it right out. Still kind of weird though. Still kind of sharp. There we go. Not so bad. What are we thinking? I've not been reading chat. I've never played Rain World. You're eating a speaker. Round this around of the woofer more. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. This one's just a nice, smooth, very, very smooth little thing. So we should be able to like something like this, and then I think we can just bevel this. That's not so bad. it's kind of weird. Wait, no. It just looks like that because of the shading. I think. But did you stop doing the top comment shelf? No, bro. We got it right over here. Day 11 was yesterday. Day 12 might be today if I can get around to it. We'll see. I've been quite busy. But yeah, this is actually what came before the top comment shelf, was creating my entire room in Blender. Which, if you've never seen it, looks pretty cool, I'd have to say. Look, looks just like what's in the background of my thing. Yeah. Anyways, back to it. This speaker has taken me way longer than I thought it would. Too much yapping. What's up, Sans? Wish you would continue doing it. Bro, I am doing it. I am doing it. Guys, I have a life outside of these videos. Unfortunately, I can't do it every single day as much as I want to. Okay. I'm just going to parent these. Cool. Now there's a few more details I need to add to one of them, but this one is done. Because there's two, one of them has all the controls on it. I'm not going to get too crazy with the detail on this, because you know we can get carried away. I know you know. Okay, go back to color mode. I actually really like this mode. What do we think about this? Is it... Like, I hope it's not hard to look at on stream, but I feel like it looks kind of cool. It makes it easy to see where all the angles are. Are you gonna make the texture of the membrane? Yeah, I'm planning on actually just taking a picture of the real one and just kind of projecting it on there. I think that'll just help. And then for the one up top, it's just like a grate. I might be able to find one. You can kind of see what that's looking like. Yeah, I don't know. Transform line. There's a specific little shader I used at one point. Oh, it might be that one. Let's take a look at the shader editor. Not so bad. Why is it red? Oh, here. It's supposed to be sort of like a There we go. It's like the little indicator light. How's your day today? My day's been good. How's your day going, Sans? The algorithm is bad at doing its job because I haven't seen your videos in a while. Actually, I'm bad at doing my job. I haven't made a video in 14 days. Until yesterday, I made 2 videos. Top is a grill, behind it is a dome tweeter, which is soft to the touch, kind of fabric looking. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, if you can't really see it in person, I don't want to get too in the nitty gritty of modeling stuff that you can't really see. But if I were doing this as like some sort of design process, that'd be very useful to know. Hell yeah. I like the little glow. I love things that glow. If you can't tell, every time that somebody has suggested something on the shelf that glows, I'm so happy. Like this nether portal. Love the nether portal. Look at it. Look at it in all its glowing glory. It's so cool. And the fart jar was glowing, but I had to like decrease the glow because I was getting some weird glitching happening with the shelves. So maybe if I figure out how to make... Where even is the fart? It's in there. There's still a fart in there. And then, of course, at 10K subs, you know, we gotta find out what's in here. And this thing's all sorts of glowing. If any of y'all play Clash Royale, you might recognize the inspiration for this cube here. Anyways, we've got a little bit more work to do on this buddy. Right here. We just need... I'm going to move this up a little bit. Go to this mode. Believe it or not, another cylinder. Radius 3. Depth. Let's do 5. That's pretty big. Neglected shelf. It's I'll show you the shelf. Here, it's in here. Hold on, don't worry, we're getting to it. There it is. There's your beautiful shelf. Hold on, it's loading the full color version. Dang, it's taking a minute. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay. There's your shelf. On the loser shelf. On the main shelf. In my room. in the middle of a lake for some reason. What is this? In nothing. Wow. We're going to the atoms with this one. You know what? I bet you it would load a little better if I was just in the dark corner over here. Without the spotlights, it's really quiet. Or not quiet. Dark. Hey, speaker's looking good. I'm wondering if I should even add the power button. Like, how much detail do we really need here? I'm gonna try something, and if this doesn't work, we're not gonna add the power button. I think this is gonna work. Wait. Wait a minute. Let me cook. Oh, shit. Why did that work? I feel like that should not have worked. That's awesome. I mean, it doesn't look fantastic, but it doesn't look horrible, which is what I expected it to look. What is happening? Yeah, it's not the greatest thing I've ever made, but it kind of works. Put a smaller shelf on the loser shelf. You're a little late to that. I've already done it. And of course it's so neglected that nobody even remembers. Unfortunately. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. Let's call these speakers done. I just realized something. Now there's one thing left that is on these speakers, which is this foam pad. Which I think... Can I turn this? No, it's good. Alright, we're gonna try a plane here. It's already a pretty good size. It needs to be... Let's just bring it out here so we can work on it. Alright, I'm gonna try switching. Let's just try to go to this mode. Oh yeah, I'm adding I think this will be the method. Do like that. It up by 1.25. Wow, higher than I thought. And this needs to go back down to about 0.5. Yeah, that'll work. Hey, that's pretty good already. Crazy. And then we literally just have to bevel this edge. If you're wondering what I'm doing, let me show you. See this little thing. You can't see my mouse in this view, I don't think, but there's this little foam thing that's right under the speaker. That's what I'm doing. Fun fact. So all I gotta do is, this has a pretty thick bevel on it. It's very round. Something like that. And then I just have to shade this with some foam and that. Or some foam looking shaders. And then so the speakers are actually angled at that. They're actually angled down because they're above my head. Because you want your speakers, you want the tweeters to be pointed right towards your ears. Fun fact. It'll make everything sound a little better. Put a top hat on a slice of toast. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The shelf is just, you know, it's constantly growing. There's always new things on there. Crazy. Now this is the fun part where we rotate speaker. Now the buttons are covered, which is not really how it is in real life. I know why. Everything here needs to be shifted up. Is that even possible? Probably not. Let's try it anyways. Yeah, things break. Wait. Oh, they don't really break. Just need to make sure my x-rays are on. 0.25, 0.2498. Alright, that should work. So now everything's up a little bit. And now we rotate it. There we go, that's more like real life. They're like half covered. Beautiful. There's my speaker. Damn, that took me, how long did that take me? Hour and 20 minutes, I haven't even textured it. Oh, God. Great. That's fine. I should already have some good textures, yeah. All of this can become that. Beautiful. Foam. I do have this. That's a foam-ish texture. Do I have another foam? I don't think so. So we'll go ahead and steal that. What's this one called? Fluffy Valet. Oh, you know what? I do have a foam inside the mattress. Hold on. Ha 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 ha. I do have foam. Okay. What's it called? It's called memory foam, of course. I just need to make it black. It's getting real laggy right now. I probably should turn off the stuff that's on the shelf. Cool. Now let's make that base color black. And then we need to pull this up and change that scale. How do I make, I want these big blobs to be a little smaller, what the hell? Oh geez. Oh, this is horrendous. Ah! There you go. Not so bad. What is going on these edges here? What is going on? Why is this like separating? Okay. Then we got some foam. Okay. Now this needs to be some sort of black plastic. Now we've got a lot of black plastic we're going to use here, which is great. That means we can keep reusing the same thing. I'm wondering if we have any other black plastic that we used. I don't think so. Oh, black plastic right here. Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, let's run with that. Cool. What the hell? Let's just isolate this for a second. Okay, wait, this could actually work. Or like... this. What the heck? Okay, wait, that's not so bad. Looked kind of weird on the corners though. I don't really want procedural. Let's try this. Why is it so weird? I don't understand. There's no scale value here. Oh look, it's my lamp. How do I pull up this? I don't want this picture here. I want to pull up the thing that I actually have selected. Whatever. Not so bad. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Somebody just subscribed. Hey, epic. Thank you. I heard the sound effect. Did y'all hear that? It only happens sometimes when people subscribe. Not sure why. Okay, that looks massive. It's super big, but whatever. And then this guy right here, I'm just gonna take a picture. Big project, 2D texture images. Please de-neglect the neglected child. Look, it's not gonna happen during this live stream. If I do anything with it, it'll be during a video. How is this? Wait, that actually works so well. I just need to make it way more black. How do I do that? I guess Photoshop. It's the only way I know how. Quick Photoshop break. Dang, there's like nobody here right now. That means I can just chill. Probably because I stopped yapping for a little bit. Really good chat at the beginning, but then I just got quiet. Alright. I'm gonna make this. I know y'all can't really see what I'm doing right now, but it'll take like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna make. We'll do. Damn, this thing's kind of dusty. That's fine. Oh, shoot. Man, why does it destroy my... I thought I could just recolor it and it would work. Does that work? It does work. You know, I don't know if this plastic here is shiny enough. And I think this is too shiny. Do it with a piece of toast wearing a top hat. All right. Here, let me screenshot this. All right, it's been screenshotted. Now, if it doesn't happen, that's just on me. So I should remember. Uh-oh, stream's lagging. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I've had the stream crash a handful of times. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth rendering. Smooth streaming, it says. Please. If you can still hear me, and if the stream is about to crash, it's been a pleasure. If not, I'm just gonna keep working. Y'all just have to let me know if it goes down. Chair. My chair sucks. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the speaker. Wait, I'm gonna make the base color just... There we go. That looks like my speaker, I'd say. Sick. Wow, that's crazy how realistic that looks. Based on what I'm looking at my desk. Look at this. Remember that this is what we were making. Zoomed in. Oh, hello. Remember that this is what we are making here. Hello. Look at that. Why is it under? Yeah, I'm still figuring out how to do all this. Alright, look at that. That's what we made. And that's what we have in Blender. So cool. Add a Smoosky to the shelf? Bro. You think I don't know game like that? You're talking about one of the things that I have on my actual shelf? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. They're on the shelf. They're just on the real one. Maybe I'll add one to the fake one as well. You gotta get the top comment though. Or the bottom comment. Ugh. Okay. I gotta rotate them as well. I'm gonna do that. Let's do cursor to selected. Then we're gonna rotate around the cursor. Right? Whoa. No. I guess we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh wait. There we go. Cursor to selected. Set origin to 3D cursor. Rotate Z to 19. Hey. Oh, and this one, fun fact, doesn't actually have controls or a light. It's just that side. There we go. Screen space. What are we thinking? Pretty epic, huh? Pretty sweet. Haha, it's so cool. Kinda looks a bit weird with the color. You're saying this part right here? Or you're saying this? It's not perfect, but I think from like here it looks pretty great. And I'm happy with that. Could you turn the music down a little? It's really loud. Yes, I can. Is that better? Yeah, let me know if the music is better. It's hard for me to tell how loud the music actually is. So you just let me know how to adjust it. Damn, this stream almost has 900 views. That might be my highest viewed stream ever. Crazy. All right. You know what? There's also one thing I forgot to do. Why am I having trouble selecting all these? It's there a better way to select these? Oh, there we go. Yes, there we go. Look, there's these little green rings. I'm not really sure why. Are you gonna model the whole PC? I am. I mean, I'm on just a laptop, so it shouldn't be that hard. The laptop, I'm gonna do. Wait, let me pull up the picture again. I'm doing all this. I'm doing the laptop. I'm doing the screen right here. I'm doing the little iPad. I probably will do the keyboard and mouse, although those seem like a pain in the ass. I'm gonna do these little lights, the GoPro, the light bar. I'm not going to do all the random shit that's just on my shelf. But the cables, I don't know. We'll see if we get to the cables. That's kind of scary. This whole digestive triggers. You never know. That'll be the next challenge. At first I modeled my room in 30 days. Then I'm going to be modeling my intestines. I'm modeling all of my organs. 30 days. Okay, I need to swap this for this. Oh, that was pretty easy. Ah! Oh. Cool. Alright. Those look awesome. I'm shocked at how realistic they look. It's crazy. Every time that I make something new, it just shocks me. Let me get my little temporary light in here. That is kind of how they look right now. Wild. Ah! Okay. Next up. Would it be possible that things can move? Like, animated? Because if you're asking about animated, I can show you. We've got some animation here. We've got this, and we've got our particle accelerator, which you can really only see in this view. See, there's a particle moving around there. If I turn this on, I can see. It looks way better when you actually render it, but yeah. Yes, we can animate things. It's a little more difficult, obviously, than just doing stationary. But it is totally doable. I gotta keep the shelf turned off. It kind of adds a bunch of lag. I might go back into gray mode, classic Blender. Okay. Look, I've already got a bunch of stuff I'm adding in the next short. Well, I'm not making any promises to you. Yeah, that would be cool to make the fans move. The fans are inside the computer for my laptop though, so I could just make it play the sound. All right, I might add the toast. Are you calling your suggestion a mid-tier suggestion then? Because that's what you wanted on the shelf. Don't put yourself down like that. It's a high-tier suggestion. What should we do next? I'm thinking probably the stand. I think I should do... Oh, I should have done this before I made them have the little green thing, but... I need to add the stand that connects to my... What the hell? Let's come forward. Yeah. Let's get the measuring tape out. I gotta go behind the dang computer real quick. "16-inch pole." It's only 11 inches. Booyah. Is it right on the edge? Pretty much. Okay, so that's my pole, and then there's another pole that comes off of it. I just came back and I see the speaker. Yeah, let's check it out. This is how it turned out. Hello? There you go. I think it looks pretty sick. It turned out great, to be honest. Kind of perfect. Look at the other one on the other side. Oh yeah. Okay. Now this other pole is a little weirder. It's like a diagonal. Do I even need to make that? Nah. I'm not doing all that. We're just gonna have the pole go straight up. That'll save me a shit ton of time. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Pole's up. Now we need our... Let's just go ahead and throw the monitor up. Why not? "14 inches by..." Be careful not to scratch my dang screen here. Oh, jeez. Okay. "24 by 14. If you're wondering what we're making, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but we're doing This big screen right up here. That's what we're making. This shouldn't be too hard. There's gonna be a lot of checking what the edges look like and stuff. Yep, that's pretty thin. You're gonna model yourself modeling yourself? It's a pretty good idea. I'm scared. I would look so bad if I tried to do myself, but maybe I should. Yeah, what if I have like a 3D modeled version of myself on the computer, and then in the Blender on the screen there's like a real life version of me, like I'm modeling the human version. That'd be kind of fun. Alright, let's see what the back of this monitor looks like. Alright. Smooth triangle. That's what we're going for here. Smooth triangle. Let's just isolate it. And we're gonna inset a face here. Extrude it back a little bit, but not too far. And then inset another face. And pull that back as well. And then we should be able to smooth it out. Yeah, it's fine. Nice. And then it's got this protrusion on the bottom. That's kind of funny. It's going to be my screen. Okay, give it a little bit of a rounded edge. And then we can actually, no, it's completely smooth. Alright, I'm gonna try to do something a little weird to get this front part. I think I'm just gonna delete all this. And that should leave us with yeah, it kind of leaves us with the protrusion that we need. And then, actually, whatever. We had two in the details. This is good. This is actually really good. I think even though the real monitor doesn't really have an indent, I think it'll look a little bit better in 3D if we just go ahead and extrude it inwards just a fraction. Yeah, it gives it a nice rim. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm honestly pretty happy with it just as is. And then obviously we're gonna figure out a way to attach it nicely. Now in terms of, sort of falls here. And it's gonna be rotated. this in the center? I don't feel like these are aligned. I guess they are. Alright. Hello, your mother is disappointed in you. Thank you. I'm aware. Which one will you pick? Eat a plate of pancakes in 9 hours for 1 million, or eat 1 million for a plate of 9 hours? That's a real Socrates, Aristotle thinker right there. I'd probably eat 1 million for a plate of 9 hours if I had to pick one. Honestly, I'd rather go for both. Just sounds like a good time. Okay. Wait, how is this possible? This only goes to here. Oh yeah, it does stick up quite a bit. So everybody wondering how high my monitor is, it's about that high. It's not crazy. At least I don't think it's crazy. Oh, we're stuck loading. Loading up, loading up. Okay. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm doing something pretty epic right now. You're about to see it. Don't worry. Alright, let's see if it worked. Oh, right. Of course it's sideways. Why do all my textures load in sideways? Does anybody know the answer to that? Why are you designing your room in 3D? Because, yeah, I'm learning Blender right now, and it's, there's no oxygen molecules in the room. I'm learning how to use Blender, and I think a great way to do that is to model the things around you. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to model everything that's around me. And here I am, currently working on my desk setup. And I've already got, if you're new here, let me show you the rest of the room. You can kind of recognize it as the, oh my god, there we go. It's like everything in the background, my records and everything. Got my posters. This is what my bed looks like. This is a mattress that the company sent me. Very nice mattress, by the way. They're not paying me to say that anymore, but it is what I have right here. I need to put sheets and like pillows and stuff on it to cover it up, but for now we're working on this, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let us fix this UV map, because what the hell. There we go. That's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Haha. Check it out. The poster. What poster? What's wrong with my posters? Okay. Are you talking about these? There we go. For how long are you doing this? I've been using Blender. I've been in Blender for 60 days, close to it. I'm almost done with my 60-day challenge. I started in like late December, like right around Christmas time. But I have not been able to use Blender every day for that amount of time. So it's about 60 days of actually being in the program, but about 3 months of just, since I started. Okay, I'm going to call this done. Obviously, we still have to attach it, but I'm going to wait to do that until we have everything else in, just so I know it's at the right height and everything. Because accurately, it should be, but sometimes the things I make in Blender are like slightly inaccurate, and I'd rather it just look nice than be perfect. Cool. Bro, you got to pause the stream to watch Steel Ball run later. Wait, my music stopped playing. What happened? Steel Ball Run? What is that? Wait, is that JoJo? Or what is that? Did the music start back up? I think it did. No, not 60 days straight. JoJo Part 7. I was right. Well, I think I need to watch Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 before I do that. But maybe I don't. I don't know. Let me know. Not 60 days straight. I wanted to do 60 days straight, but I have other obligations that I have to do to make money because I don't make any money from this. And also hanging out with friends and traveling and stuff like that. So I've taken a couple breaks to do important things. It's tax season. Fun fact. Yeah, that sucks. Don't do your taxes. Evade them. Anyways, what do we think? Laptop time? Or iPad? I think we should probably do laptop before iPad. But it shouldn't be all that complicated. I'm thinking about kind of cheesing it a little bit and taking a picture. I could probably find a picture online of like the MacBook keyboard. Because I don't really want to model all these, 120 buttons or whatever. That doesn't sound fun at all. Here we go. Damn, we have over 1,000 views on this stream. Crazy. By the way, did y'all know we're trying to get to 10K subs? Then we get to find out what's in the mystery box. Okay. Enough hooting and hollering. Let's make something new. MacBook. 14-inch by... I really don't want to scratch this. 14-inch by 10-inch. Exactly. So we'll just do 10. Okay. How thick it is? It feels thick, but that's what it is, 0.5, yeah. The screen where the chat is on, I put a picture of the chat right now on it. Bro, you just want to be on the screen. Toast time. This guy's addicted to toast. Toast lover over here. You know what? This is what I can do. Check this out. We'll bevel these edges. and then just dang duplicate the whole thing. We're gonna make it quite a bit thinner. This thing's like razor thin on the top end. 0.3. No. So 0.10. That'd be 0.1. That's what I meant to say. Wow. You go flat? No, not quite. What are you gonna do with the rest of your house? I'm not doing the rest of my house. I'm just doing this one room. Y'all don't need to know my whole floor plan. Literally, a slice it to the top hat made out of butter on top. Wait, the top hat's made out of butter? Why am I just now realizing that? How much time did it take to master this? I am not a master at all. I am still a beginner. Very much a beginner. Maybe intermediate, but I really feel like I'm still a beginner. And this is just a couple months. You could do this too. This is not as hard as it might look. I promise you. Some of this looks pretty complicated, but if you just try, you can do it too. And if you look at YouTube tutorials, they will help you. Okay, laptop. Back into the gray. Yeah, it's easier to see. Okay, we're going to try to inset a face here. Oh wow, that actually worked fantastically. So what I'm doing right now, I just realized I haven't talked in a minute. I'm creating the indents for where the screen is going to be. I know this is not great topography, you don't gotta tell me that, but now if we take this, whoops, again, it's not really indented in real life, but it does look a little better if you do it. Okay, so you can kind of see, so the MacBook, fun fact, has like curved corners on the top, but sharp corners on the bottom. For the shelf, you need absolutely only one perfect piece of steak. Good idea. I had steak for dinner last night, actually. I love steak. Make the outside of the house? Probably not. I'm learning Blender. After Blender, I'm gonna learn how to draw. I'll still be using Blender, but that won't be my daily series. I'll probably still be doing the shelf videos, but I won't be working on the house as much. So yellow top hat, do you think it was made out of urine? I can't really see the picture all too well, to be honest. It's like this big on my screen. It could have been made out of urine though, who knows? That's all in one Blender render? Yeah, it is. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Like the outside of your house. The butter hat is not made out of urine. Alright, well, a man can dream, can he? You can solve a Rubik's Cube in 21 seconds? That's crazy. I used to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube in like 5 minutes. I thought that was pretty good back in high school, but now it would probably take me like an hour. I had an idea for what the hell. There we go. I'm trying to make like the keyboard. Maybe that's a bad idea. I'm just gonna keep it smooth for now. We can come back to that if we need to. There we go, nice and smooth up there. Let's be a little smoother on this end too. Beautiful. All right, that's pretty much the Mac. And we can give it the same kind of treatment as the other one. We are gonna need to, let's see if I can find a picture. Because I really don't want to have to model the, oh, beautiful. That's not the same keyboard that I have. There we go. We're gonna try our best to get this picture to line up perfectly so that I don't have to model it. You close laptops so you don't have to model the keyboard. Yeah, but the laptop's always open on my desk, you know. Not a bad suggestion, but it's got to be true to life. I always have the screen open because that's, I mean, this is my main screen. This is my second main screen. You can probably see I'm always looking over here. The only thing I really have over here is chat and OBS. Okay. Dang, 1,100 views on the stream is kind of wild. Thanks for watching, by the way, anybody who's been hanging out for a while. I know we got some regulars in here. It's always a good time when there's someone to yap to. Okay, let us, on my burger, let's put the keyboard on the computer. Ooh, we're getting some lag. Perfect. There it is. We've done it. Look how accurate it is. Oh my god. I don't know why it always comes in tilted like that. We can fix it. I need to do some stretches or something. I've been sitting for like 2.5 hours. Hey, wait a minute. That's not so bad. That's exactly it. I mean, obviously, once you turn to the side, it starts to look kind of bad because what is this? But that ain't so bad. It's got the trackpad too. Trackpad's getting a little cut off. Oh, it's kind of stretched. That's why. Oh, perfect. Wait, that's actually perfect. It's got the little indent there too and everything. This needs to be fixed. Why is this still moving? I don't understand. I check back every 30 minutes. That's the way to do it. This is kind of just a chill vibe. I've been told this is good background noise. Watch a stream for at least 3 hours. Alright. I just don't want to stop doing this, but you want me to put it, if I put it on the toast, I have to make like a whole video about it. You know, there's like a method. If I'm putting it on the shelf here, like I have like a structure and everything. Look, I'll do. Here. Now, remember, the smaller the shelf gets, the more low poly we get with our creations. And frankly, I ain't doing that shit. That's what this whole shelf is about, right? So, there's your, can't even zoom in close enough to... You know, I'm making this big. I don't want this shelf to take forever to fill. Here, you're the king of your shelf. You go up here. Let's see if there's a bread texture I can just plop on there. It's so beautiful. Actually, I stumbled upon this video for the second time. Well, welcome. That's your sign that you should stay and that you should click the subscribe button. Make that number go up. We're trying to get to 10K. Shelf is too small to add another one. It is true. I can't really zoom in anymore. Look at this bread texture. Oh my, what the fuck? What just happened? Our poor bread. Our poor bread. Let's try this one. Okay, I know how to fix this. I've been trained for this. It's down here. It's the mid-level. Honestly, let's just turn off displacement. Perfect. And now we just add a value. Add a value. Value will go to scale. Value will be 1, and then we can move it. Okay. You're right, I do have to make it toast. It can't be bread. What the hell? I gotta add. Damn. It's making me kind of hungry. I might need to take a lunch break at some point. Ah, I burnt the toast. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Ugh. Okay. Some really ugly looking bread. We need a little more saturation in there. There we go, we're getting closer. Alright, there's some nice toast. That's some toast colored toast. When's your next live? Because I go to sleep soon. You should go to sleep if it's 3 a.m. I live stream kind of randomly. It's going to be a lot this week because I have a lot of stuff to get done as quickly as possible. So maybe check back tomorrow, probably around this time. Maybe a little earlier in the day if I can get up earlier. But yeah, why is the bread so detailed? Yeah, it's not bread, it's toast, guys. Let's get it right. Don't worry, I unburnt your toast. Make it oranger. I'm trying, but it doesn't really like the color I'm giving it. It's not so burnt right now, right? That's some good toast. Okay, did you want a for your butter hat? That's bad. Why are we upside down? Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on. You're not even ready for what I'm about to do. What just happened? Oh, I broke the bread. Damn it. I was trying to do something fancy, it's not working. In short, you should make it so the end is the toast. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how that video is gonna go, because now I've got this. Let's put it in there. Ooh. Oh, that butter's falling off. Is it like a butter top hat or just butter? Because I can make it like a... like a little butter top hat, like that. Okay. We're getting a little crazy with it right now. There we go. How's that for toast? There you go. You've got, you can't really see it, but you know that your toast is on the shelf, on the shelf, on the shelf. There you are. King of the shelf. I hope you're happy with that. What are you doing day 12? When are you doing day 12? Well, it could be today. I don't know. It's getting a little later already, but I have to still pick the winner and the loser. And I guess we'll feature this as well because it's already here. We may as well. You are hiding in the depths. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully today. Later tonight. It might be tomorrow. And I'm speaking of my time zone. I don't know what time it'll be wherever you guys are at. Okay. MacBook's looking pretty good. Oh, it is silver though, isn't it? Mine's actually, whatever they call it, space gray or whatever, darker. I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because it has been like 3 hours and I've just been drinking tea and water. So I'll be right back. Don't you dare leave. It's like a 2-minute break. All right, you can handle it. Keep yourselves entertained. I know you can do it. There's 8 of you here. You got this. All right, be right back. I'm back. Emptied the tank. And y'all ever had these? Dried mangoes. I just had them for the first time like a month ago. Changed my life. Buy them all the time. And Costco. Costco, this is $7 for this entire... It's like a whole pound. It's 2 pounds of dried mangoes for $7. It's like candy. I mean, it is coated in sugar, but like, they taste kind of like those Airheads Extreme rope things, but like mango. Why is the keyboard looking so small? You're talking about right here on the laptop? Because if you are, that's the size of it. Diabetes speedrun. Woo! No, it's not so bad. I mean, they're sweetened, but each one of these has... like 7 grams of sugar, and most of that is from the mango itself. There's only 2 grams of added sugar per little strip, so obviously still sugar, still sweet. You don't want to overeat it, but it's not so bad in the grand scheme of things. All right, I'm refueled. I am refueled. Let's do this real quick. UV editing is just the worst. It's just gotta be the worst. There we go. Now that's the right color. Cool. It's a little lower quality than the other one, but I don't really care. I don't really care. Okay, now the real question is, what am I going to do for all the edges? If I look up space gray, do you think they'll just have one that's like, nah. Should rickroll people on the street. Actually a good idea. It's gonna be hard to find a good space gray. There we go. Ah, why did it break it? Why? It always breaks. Okay. Why is it all chunky? It's supposed to be brushed and smooth. What time is it for you? It is 3:24 p.m. for me as well. You must be on the East Coast of the US or Canada or whatever, or South America. Yeah, I actually don't know what the time zones are in South America. I don't know if I am not very knowledgeable. Live stream is pretty bread, pretty toast, more like. You live in Georgia? Bro, I live in Georgia. That's crazy. Holy shit. Alright. Bus. Oh, there you go. That already looks great. It's already like the same color pretty much too. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Hold on. I want to figure out how to. I guess I'll just select it like this. Okay, what I'm trying to do is assign a different color here and then go back to that black glossy. That seems about right. And this you need more subs for what you do? Thanks, I appreciate that. You can help by subscribing if you're not already. Tell all your friends, tell the world. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean it's actually kind of crazy because I only had like 1,000 subs a few weeks ago. I gained like 4,000 in a week from starting the shelf series, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy with 5K, almost 6K at this point. But I would love to hit 10K pretty soon. I mean, I think we all want to see what's going on in that mystery box, you know. And if you're like, what mystery box? This is the mystery box. I mean, what could be inside? It could be literally any. Not you, cat. Evil cat. I mean, it could be anything in here. Who even knows? I don't even know. I'm gonna let you on a little secret. I don't know either, but it's gonna be awesome. Whatever it ends up being. Okay, computer. Finish this guy's blender model. This box is totally a giant piece of toast. This guy cannot get enough of toast. Let's see if that worked. I'm trying to I'm getting the screen set up right now. That'll work for now. I'll probably end up changing it. No matter what I do, it's always sideways. It always loads in sideways, without fail. Why is it like tilted like that? You see? What the hell? My UVs are all messed up. Jeez. That's weird. I think I might have fixed it. Alright, the screenshot doesn't really fit in perfectly for some reason. But we'll just keep it like that for... that looks kind of weird. That's fine for now. Hey, that's not so bad. Let me put the rotation. Yeah. Set the origin to origin of cursor. So now if I rotate it, look at that. I can close the laptop. Kind of. That's pretty cool. I usually have it kind of slanted back a little bit, so I think I'm gonna go with that. And then this is normally sitting kind of like that. Hey, it's coming together. I have not been reading chat. What the hell's going on? Oh my god, I haven't read in a minute. Damn. You should 3D print things on the shelf and put it on the shelf. I do. I want to do... Wait, no, there's even more chats before that. I do want to do that, though. 3D printers are kind of expensive, and I don't really have any money right now. But if I can convince a company to sponsor me and send me a 3D printer, I will make them 1 million ads. I don't care. I just want a 3D printer to make this stuff. I think that would be so cool. You've been subbed since like 2 weeks ago. Epic, dude. Thank you. Actually, it's not your main language, but you speak English. Wait, what? Sub because of the shelf series. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I have a lot of fun making those videos. It just takes a bit of time. And I really want to get the room done. So I'm probably going to be putting more focus into the room than the shelf over the next week. And then maybe the shelf will pick back up, because I have a new challenge I want to start where I'm going to learn how to draw, because most people here probably don't know this, but I'm not a 3D artist. I've only been doing this for 2 months, and I just want to learn how to do a bunch of new things. So next thing I want to learn is how to draw, because I can't draw for shit. I suck at drawing. Billy Bob, just, you want toast everywhere. You got your toast, all right? Wait, so you speak French? Oh, you use Translate. All right, keep it going a little bit. I'm probably gonna end the stream, and once we get this tab, I don't know, we're so close to finishing. I'm just getting kind of hungry. The funny thing is, my setup was perfectly built for this other monitor that I had over here that would completely fill this space right here. But That thing's been gone for like a month, and I just have my little eyes. Negative 2.75. Oh yeah. How thick is this thing? Really? Okay, that makes sense with the case, yeah. Feels pretty thick for an iPad, but I guess that's with the case. What's going on here? You have a Discord server, bro? No, I do want to get one set up. I'm thinking about so I want to build a little community of people who like to learn things, who like to, you know, learn how to 3D model, learn how to draw, learn how to paint, learn how to do woodwork or whatever. I don't know, just people who like to do things. People like you that like to talk about it or just interact with it. And I think it'd be fun. Maybe have a Discord. I was looking into like Patreon, like setting that up, because there's like a free, you can have like a free tier on Patreon, and that's what it would just be free to like access the community and everything for chatting and whatnot. I just know people are used to going there. I'm not sure how their community system works, so it might just end up being a Discord, but I just don't want to have to like manage a whole bunch of stuff if people are going to be weird. I don't know. You know how people get on the internet sometimes. You got to be a little careful. But yeah, I would like to have a Discord at some point. Okay, Mr. Tablet, Mr. iPad. Holy. Oh wait, it's just inset, that's what I'm doing. So that's the case. And then that's sort of the screen. Yeah, that feels about right. There we go. All right, not so bad. I think I'm just gonna do that. This is weird. Okay. That should help. There we go. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am hold on. I'm locked in, that's what I'm doing. Surprised this is working. I'm basically creating there's a little cutout for that pencil on the top there. And that surprisingly worked really well. This is sick. I'm shocked that worked so well. Let's throw a little cylinder. Where did it go? Oh, jeez. What is going on? There we go. Jeez. Sometimes Blender is just goofy, you know? This works surprisingly well. Okay, Apple Pencil's been made. I gotta fill this hole. I have not been reading chat. Oh my goodness. I'm so locked in on this, guys. Whoa. Y'all eating lunch and I'm about to sleep. Yeah, I know. I need to eat lunch. Damn, it's almost 4 though. My sleep schedule, everything, my schedule's just kind of fucked. How to steal texture in Blender? I use this plugin called Blender Kit. It's free. You can download it and it just lets you search for textures. So like I can just look up like I looked up laptop and it gave me this space gray one. Hello? There we go. It's just like the exact color of the MacBook, which is kind of crazy. Trying to 3D animate on your phone? That's cool. What program do you use to 3D animate on your phone? Wait, you can assist? MRI 3D, are you still here? Sorry, I've not been reading chat. Oh my god. If you're still here, please help. I always need help. Actually, I've been doing pretty good recently. You eat the skin on your lip? You probably shouldn't do that. I'm no doctor, but what the fuck. Oh, there is still a backlip on it, so I didn't have to delete that. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the port cutouts and everything right now, I think. Because if we're not gonna put the wires in, then I don't really care to do that. We can always add that in later. Beautiful. Let's get this thing textured before we rotate it up. Oh. Damn. Loaded. This is you in your already rendered 3D room. That's the goal. I've done it before. That's it. All this will be rendered eventually, and I'll just throw a green screen up and you won't know. You'll probably still know, but it'll be close enough that you'll be like, wait a minute. And you can see it's looking pretty good. Ah, bring me back. Okay, let's get this thing textured. We're gonna start with Mr. iPad. We will go ahead and just start with shiny black. Beautiful. Now we will select everything subtraction mode. Hello? Ah. Okay, and we're going to create a new material. And this is going to be... Wait, where did my Blender kit go? Ah! There it goes. Where'd the search bar go? We need like a nice gray rubber. I like that. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's better. All right, there's that. We may as well grab the old white plastic while we're here. I think we already have one. White plastic. That's a little transparent or translucent. I don't want that. All right, that's fine. And now, last but not least, the iPad screen. All right, guys. I'm putting I'm gonna put the chat on stream. So say something interesting or funny. Do something not weird so I can put it on the stream, please. Oh. Yo, what's up, Bad Demon? Thank you. Appreciate the support. There's a new Spider-Man movie? I didn't even know that. Of course you do. You know that, Spider-Man. Wait, Toasty's leaving? Billy Bob. Say something about Toast. All right. It's gonna load in sideways. I just know it is. It's always sideways. This is fine. No matter what I do. Hey, that screenshot fit in pretty nice. Now I need to make it really shiny because the laptop or the iPad screen is really shiny. Maybe not quite that shiny. I did for this one too. Now my other screen is pretty diffused, but it's still a little shiny. Whoa. I'm kind of shocked at how good this little iPad looks. It looks exactly like the real thing. It's kind of creepy. Oh wait, I gotta. This is gonna be kind of interesting. I need to make the little kickstand for it, which I'm going to try to make out of basically the already existing thing. Let's see how bad this goes. There we go. That went pretty nicely. And now we can just add won't let me add an edge loop through the whole thing, but that'll do. There's a lawnmower going on outside. I hope it's not too annoying. Okay, that should do it. And now we should just be able to rotate that up. Well, it's not gonna make it stand like that. It's more like that. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's just like the real thing. That's creepy. It's a little too accurate. It's a little bit too reflective, perhaps. Wow. What is it reflecting? Oh, it's the skybox. Wow. Get down there. And right now it's sitting right here. Kind of like a weird space for it. Normally be like that. So this is sort of my setup. Wait, where did my chat go? There we go. My chat was invisible for a second. That was weird. Let's see what y'all are saying. Is your new nickname just Toasty? I think you are just Toasty now. Billy Bob Toasty. He's not doing that crap. Who knows? Look, I don't make any promises live, all right? You just got to see the next video and see where you end up. Second to top comment on the day 11 short. That's pretty good. Everybody who's here right now, go to the day 11 short and go like Daily Vessels comment so they can win. Top has 30 likes. Oh, you have 8 likes. We're gonna need a bit more than... How many people are even here? Probably like 5, 7. We're gonna need a bit more than 7 people to make that happen. But we'll see. We'll see. How are we feeling about this desk setup? I'm feeling pretty great. You know what though? I just realized something. The screens aren't like on. They're just kind of, you know, like they are on, but they're not really on. So I'm thinking we turn them on. Whoa. Let's try this again. No, that ain't gonna work. I wanted it to be... I don't know how to make it glow without just ruining the... And this is what YouTube is for. Let me look up real quick. I don't see you there. Because I commented like 2 days ago. You didn't comment 2 days ago. I uploaded that video last night at 1 in the morning. If you're talking about day 11. Day 11 was uploaded like 14 hours ago. Give me the roll toasty. I might just have to. How to make an image video look like a TV screen. All right. I'm watching a YouTube tutorial right now. I don't think y'all will be able to hear it. I just got an ad for the Hoppers movie. Have y'all seen Hoppers? I thought it was incredible. Actually great. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There we go. The screen is on now. I'm going to do that for the other ones too. This brick will glow. Okay, it's glowing. And now it's time for the iPad screen. Mission. Wow, it's glowing now. Sick. Awesome. Sweet. That worked out quite nicely. The room has come along really well, thank you. I think so too. It is kind of insane. Let's take a look at the reference again. So here's what we're trying to make. Obviously very cluttered, but look how pretty damn close. We still have to attach the monitor. We've been modeling for 4 hours, 3.5. 3.5, according to my timer right there. I'm gonna need to go get some food pretty soon. Yeah, I need to attach this monitor because it is just floating right now. Let's see, is it in the right place? Yeah, it looks like it. Everything's pretty much exactly where it is in real life. So there's a couple. Oh, sorry, I realized I accidentally left it on the other thing. Only 7 Costco's in the state of Georgia. Really? Huh. I didn't know that. All right. What do we have next? We have, keyboard and mouse are always something we could do. I don't really want to. Oh, there's also the lights. Maybe we do the light cubes real quick. Yeah, I forgot about that. I also have a little box, like it's a little thing I can switch my, whatever, I don't need to put that there, that's fine. Okay, let's do this. Ah, my light fell. Okay. just leave it at that. That's fine. There we go. This is my light cubes. Doesn't really look like it's actually giving off any light though. Love KG Elephant. Me too. Yes, they're so goated. I do. I have 2 of their albums. I have Melophobia and I have KG Elephant, the album. We did a concert in 2024. That's awesome. I was actually supposed to go to a KG Elephant concert maybe in 2024. I think it was actually 2025, but I forgot to buy the tickets. Very silly. Like the guitar in your background. Thank you. Yeah, I have my bass is downstairs because I was playing yesterday in the living room, but I need to model those as well. That will probably be tomorrow. Add an emission share. Oh, I have to use cycles to make it actually work. I see. I ain't doing that. So these little things are actually magnetic, these little lights. So they just kind of chill. A little green for my taste. There we go. This one's actually slightly tucked up under there. Yep, that actually seems just about perfect. Okay. Got our lights. Got our lights in here. You've got an expensive idea after modeling your room 3D print it life size and live in it for a day. Oh my god. If I had $100,000, I would do that. That sounds awesome. I must go, but one day I'll be as toasty as the sun. Also, my toast better be in day 12. This guy's got a gun to my head about the toast. But farewell. Thanks for hanging out for so long. It was fun chatting. Your toast, it's on the shelf, so it should be there in the next video, but who knows? Who knows? You gotta watch it to find out. Alright, y'all, I think I'm going to make one last thing, which is the camera that I'm actually filming this from right now. And that would be a little GoPro that goes right here. So let's do it. Wait, did I just measure this wrong? Am I stupid? I did. It's 2.5 by 1.75. So I'm just gonna restart. Minus 1.5 be 1. Yep, there we go. That looks more GoPro sized. Perfect. Okay. Alright, Mr. GoPro. Help, he's tape measuring me. Oh, what did that even look like? I wasn't even thinking about that. That's hilarious. Why'd you add a way to track mouse movements and you have them update the render? Jesus, that'd be like making a full game. That'd be cool. Bro, are you a cuber? Dude, are you a cuber? I'm not a cuber. I used to be a cuber. I used to have some pretty interesting cubes. And honestly, I think I can... So I've got this like case around it. Perfect. Alright, I'm about to measure you again. Sorry. You are 0.8. 0.8 inches you are. And so am I. Thumbs up for that. 0.8 inches. That means our radius would be 0.4 inches. And our depth is going to be really, really tiny. I'm not even going to measure that. It's probably like 0.2. Let's do 0.3. Yeah, that's right. Something like that. Honestly, if I could find a beautiful. I just found the perfect reference image. Okay, that's pretty good. And now, look at this, I can just drop this wherever it needs to go. That's awesome. And we don't have to worry about the size and stuff because I have a plastic case. This is perfect. And I can even do beautiful little bit of texture there, you know? Cool. Honestly, I could use this same object. Maybe not. Might have destroyed it a little too much. Actually, that's not so bad. Is that sort of what it looks like? Yeah, it is pretty much what it looks like. Hey, that's pretty sick. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now we need a new one. We should have black plastic somewhere here. Everything except for that. Cool. That's the case. Now we're going to give this the GoPro treatment. We're also going to UV unwrap from view. Look at that 3D button. I just realized there's a much easier way to do this. We're back. Oh, they're connected now. Okay, maybe it's not as easy as I thought it was gonna No, not you. There we go. See, look, it looks like a little GoPro here, and then we can just scale it up, and then that's pretty good. Wow. That's so cool. 3D GoPro. 3D GoPro, it's that easy. And it's backwards. Look at this. I feel like the case could be a little thicker because it's a little thicker in real life, but at this point, I think we're okay. Let's see. Oh. Oh, it was that easy. Haha. So that's the camera that I look at, by the way. Are you in a band? I am in a band. I'm in a band called the Duples. We haven't released any music yet, so there's no point in looking us up. You're not gonna find us, but we're getting things together. It's very fun. I'm a bass player. You're buying an electric drum set? That's awesome. Oh, you're asking that guy if he's in a band. Okay, got you. Well, I am too, but that's sweet. What is the file size? I have no idea. Where do I even check that? Let's find out. The file size is 452.5 megabytes, so half of a gig. Is that bad? I think that's not that bad. Should I add the little attachment point? I guess I probably should. Damn, I don't really want to. Yeah, I'm trying not to make anything like too absurd. Like most of the things in this room are very rectangular, and I'm trying to keep my geometry decent for at least for what I can as a beginner. And I think I'm doing an okay job at it. But I could definitely see this getting out of hand at some point. Ugh. Wow, we made a lot of progress today, guys. I think I might call it here for the stream. Probably keep working on this a little bit later after the shelf video. But that was very fun. Oh, the music cut out. When did the music stop? It's weird because it's still playing in my ear, but every once in a while it disconnects from Epidemic, from OBS. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, thank you to everyone who is here, who hung out for a lot of this stream, or even if you were just here for a few minutes. Thanks for being here. It's always fun. Let's just take a quick little room tour. Turn the lights on. So obviously we got what we worked on today, but you know, we've got our skateboard lamp over here, if you haven't seen that. I don't know why it gets all pixely like this, but if I turn the light off, you can see the skateboard lamp. That's right there. Of course, we got the amp. That's not here right now because it's downstairs, but it'll be there. Dresser. We got, of course, our beautiful shelf with all these crazy little doohickeys in this box that'll open at 10K subs. Definitely want to see what's in there. And then today we've added, not on the loser shelf, but on the I ain't doing that shit shelf, we added this little toasty. And then room modeler guy, I'm gonna call you that. That's basically what I am at this point. We've got all the decor, we've got the records, we got this little, I never really showed this off in the video, but this little flag I got in Japan a couple years ago. It's just kind of fun to make. My calendar that is empty. You're probably thinking, dude, the calendar can't be empty in Blender because surely you've written a bunch of stuff on it in real life. I mean, it's almost the end of March. That shit is empty on my door. That shit is completely empty. We got my posters. We got, oh my god, I can't. There we go. Posters. We got my bed and my curtain. And then last but not least, what we did today is, it's getting real leggy. Computer setup. It's coming along. It is coming along. Here's what we need in the setup left. There's a light bar that goes on top of this. It's like a little light bar up here. That helps you see my face. If I move it, see, I get a lot darker. So a little light bar. We need there's a couple other doohickeys. I need to connect the monitor. It is floating right now. It's a futuristic levitating monitor. Keyboard and mouse down here. And potentially some cables because it's a whole mess back there. If I can figure out an easy way to generate some cables going around, I could plug all this stuff up. I think that would really make it feel real, but that might be above my pay grade at the moment. So that's what we have. Beyond that, we need a guitar and a bass guitar. Got to go on this wall. There's a light that needs to go on my ceiling. There is, oh, I keep forgetting to mention this, my chair. I never think about my chair because I'm always sitting in it, but I do need to make this chair, and it's a very weird shape, so that'll be interesting. Ugh. And then, what else even is there? Oh, my sheets, like blankets and pillows, go right there. And, I mean, I could put in, I have a bunch of records right here I could put in, I guess. I have a record player I could put, but I don't know. There's some things I'm not necessarily going to get to. I mean, I have a bunch of junk on this shelf in real life, but I'm not really planning on modeling all that. And then, of course, we're going to keep updating these shelves. So, yeah, I'm going to peace out. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because we want to see what is in this box at 10K subs. Because I want to know what's in the box. I think everybody wants to know. Even Copy Lame wants to know. Look at him right there. He's dying to know. See, he really wants to know. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already. I'm gonna head out. Thank you, everyone who's here and who was here earlier today. This is a long ass stream. Also, my most viewed stream, 1,600 views, is kind of crazy. Yeah. All right. Hope you get famous one day. Thank you. That'd be pretty cool. I don't want to really be famous, but I do hope that my videos get some traction so I can, if I can make money doing this, that would be really nice. I would enjoy that. All right, y'all. I'll see ya. Bye-bye. Adios. Toodaloo.